Real stories with Nji-surprise.
I don't know if anyone will understand me, but I need to let this out. I can't keep holding it inside. Maybe by sharing my story, I can get advice or at least a little peace of mind. I am not here to sound perfect. I am not here to pretend like I know what I am doing. I just want to talk, and I hope someone out there will hear me. I grew up in a very small home. My parents didn't have much, but they tried. We were not rich, but we managed to eat, to go to school, and to live in peace. I thought life would always stay simple. I thought if I followed the normal paths, school, work, family, things would be fine. But life was a way of teaching you it doesn't always go the way you planned. When I was younger, I had dreams. I wanted to do something big. Maybe start a small business, maybe travel, maybe even help my family more. But as I grew older, responsibilities started piling up. First, I had to help my parents take care of my siblings. Then, when I finished school, I could not find a good job. I did all kinds of small work, cleaning, helping in shops, sometimes even going without pay, just to survive. There were nights I went to bed without food, but I never complained. I thought one day my chance will come. Then I met someone. At first, he seemed like the answer to my prayers. He was kind, at least in the beginning. He promised me a better life, told me he would support me, told me I don't have to struggle alone anymore. And I believed him. I gave him my trust, my time, my energy. For about a while, things looked bright. I thought maybe this was the turning point. But slowly, everything changed. The promises became empty. The love became argument. The care turned into control. He wanted to decide everything for me. Where I went, who I talked to, what I wore. If I tried to speak, he said I was disrespectful. If I kept quiet, he said I was hiding something. I felt trapped like a bird in a cage. I wanted to fly, but my wings were caught. There were days he made me feel worthless. He reminded me of my failure, of my struggles, of my lack of money. He made me feel like without him, I was nothing. And the worst part, I started believing in him. I lost my self-confidence. I lost my voice. I became shadow of who I am. I smiled outside, but inside I was breaking. I kept asking myself, how did I end up here? How did I allow myself to lose me? Sometimes I thought of leaving, but where would I go? My parents don't have much. My parents were busy with their own lives. And the world is not kind to women who walk away from relationships. People talk, they judge, they blame you, even when they don't know your pain. So I stayed. I told myself, maybe things will go better. Maybe if I try harder, he would change. But days turned to months and months to years. And I realized that nothing was changing. If anything, it was getting worse. I had children in the middle of all this, and they become my only reason to keep moving. When I look at them, I see innocence, I see hope, I see the future. They don't know the pain I carry. They don't know the tears I hide. They only know me as their mother, and that is why I keep pushing. But the truth is, I am tired. Tired of pretending, tired of enduring, tired of waiting for change that may never come. I ask myself, what example am I setting for my kids? Do I want them to grow up thinking it is okay to accept pain? Do I want my daughters to believe that love should hurt? Do I want my son to believe that being a man means controlling and disrespecting a woman? No, that is not the life I wanted for them. But what choice do I have? If I walk away, will I survive? If I stay, will I die slowly inside? Every night, I lie on my bed, staring at the ceiling, and the same question runs through my mind. It is better to live and struggle alone or stay and suffer in silence. It is better to have peace with nothing or have a house with pain. People see me outside and think I am fine, but nobody knows that I cry myself to sleep. Nobody knows how many times I have wished to just disappear. Nobody knows how many times I have prayed for a sign, any sign to guide me. Sometimes I feel like giving up completely, but then I hear my child's laughter and it pulled me back. I remind myself that they need me, that I am their safe place. But who is my safe place? Who do I run to when I am breaking? Who holds me when I am weak? The truth is, I have no answer. That is why I am sharing this story, not for pity, not for attention, but for advice. What would you do if you are me? Would you walk away and start from zero? Or would you stay and keep enduring? How do you heal when your heart is tired? How do you rebuild yourself when you feel broken? I want to believe there is still hope for me, but the darkness feels stronger than the light. Maybe someone listening has been through this. Maybe someone out there knows the right word. I don't want to live like this anymore, but I don't know where to begin. I don't want my story to end in regret. I don't want my children to look back and say their mother was strong outside but weak inside. I want to be free. I want to be whole again. I want to live, not just exist. So I am asking you, the listener, the reader, whoever you are, what should I do? If this was your life, how would you handle it? Please share your thought, share your advice, because right now I feel like I am standing at a crossroad and I don't know which way to turn. This is my story, this is my truth, and I hope that by sharing it, I can find the courage to take the next step. Thank you guys for listening. So, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to this wonderful story from anonymous member who really needs our advice. So guys, drop your advice below the comment section, and please don't forget to like this video, share, comment, drop your thoughts in the comment section. See you guys in the next video. Bye.